Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Links in the description. Now to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a speed run on hunting treasure hunters, which means I'm not going to engage other enemies unless I have to. I'm just going to be trying to run through these areas as quickly as possible and see what I can get done in about 45 to 1 hour. Okay, if you haven't heard, I started a Fallout 76 TV series, fan-made, and I have two gamer recipe shows already dropped, so check the links in the description for those. Now, let's get started. Now, I did successfully already get one treasure hunter. So I have one dusty pail already on me, just for future reference. Otherwise, let's get started where I am. I'm in Managa, which is very close to Fort Atlas. This is your free fast travel point, Fort Atlas is. And here is another reference, Vault 76. You just go completely east until you hit the railroad. Here's the first railroad track. Second railroad tracks by this observatory. And this collection of houses is Managa. Now, treasure hunters are different than Scorch. You can find them in any type of large group of enemies. I was just at Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. There were Scorch over there, and that's where I bagged my very first treasure hunter. Now, in hunting, all you're doing is listening for the distinct sound of it's like a ringing of a bell, sort of. Like I said, I am going to be running through these, trying to get as many done as possible. So there are 3 points you want to hit in Managa. The church is one. You definitely want to listen there. This place where the satellite is, that's definitely another spot you're going to want to listen at. And then you're going to come over to, I don't know if this is ice cream or some type of dessert shop or, I don't know, convenience store. But this is the final spot. You just listen. Don't hear anything. It's time to go. Next place I'm going to go is actually right here, the mine. I'll probably get a delayed. If I can take some cover until then. Coming over here. Oh, and if I didn't say, I'm in a private world. I find that when it's particularly hunting, it's a lot easier to do private worlds that way. The locations you go to have not already been hunted. But if you are in a public world, just remember, just go through them quickly. You don't hear any noises. Move on to your next spot. There are only a couple mole miners here. And it's not that big. I've actually gotten to the point where I have could hear it if it was going to be here. I'm moving on. This little place right here is a substation, and one second, I thought I heard something. It's got like, I think 3 to 5 scorch. I've actually done pretty good at this little tiny spot. So I have added it to my treasure hunter map where I go, I have a circle that I do, so I've actually added it. I don't always go to it, but since there was none in those 2 spots, I thought, well, maybe I got a pretty good chance of one being here. And this is my Nuka launcher. It specializes in let me show you real quick, it's a 50% bonus to mole miners, which just makes this a deadly. It's a 2-shot, 50% limb damage, but 50% to mole miners. So technically, this is a 4-star. It came out during the Nuka-Cola World on Tour. You cannot get this anymore as of now. That could change. All right, going north to the Palace of the Winding Path. Now hopefully, so far I've only gotten one, and you haven't even seen it. It was off camera. So right now, treasure hunters are a myth. They're a total myth. I will be going inside the Palace of the Winding Path, so I'm going to revert to my fixer, because the Nuka launcher, or the launcher itself, it's too much backlash. And I do want to fix my perk cards real quick. Let's see. I think it's this. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to be adding Grenader, which basically adds a radius to your explosive. So it just covers a larger area and can take out more enemies. And I'm going to throw up, not throw up literally, but throw up some cards. Let's see, do I have the commander? And one more. Then we'll get going. Let's see. Master, do I have that one? Nope, that was it. Alright, so like I said, I'm putting that away. I would destroy myself if I used it inside. So I like to go into the kitchen first. That's the main entrance right there. You just go up the stairs, but like I said, I like to go through the kitchen first. This is how I do my routine, or my route. So this first location is right here. Just look real quick. None. Go down here, see if I can sneak by these guys. I got the fixer, so it gives me a little bit extra stealth. Gotta go through this room. Wow. 0 so far. Maybe I got the only treasure hunter. And then I just go down these stairs. If there is... Yep, I got spotted. If there is no treasure hunter, I'm going to move on, which that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as I can get to a safe spot. There we go. Let's move on. Let's see. I'm going to go to Wavy Willards. It is just loaded with scorch. Again, that's where I spotted my first treasure hunter, was at Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. I'll show you that as my maybe last location. I do want to try to circle a couple times, but we'll see how much time it takes me. So far I'm doing good on time-wise because I haven't engaged any yet. Glad you didn't break a sweat. I'm just soaking here. Alright, listen. Alright, I don't hear a thing here. Wow. It's really dead out here. Alright, so that was the first 2 spots you want to listen at. I'm going to come up to the pool, listen here. And there's a secondary pool to go to. And then you're actually done at this location. I do hope I find a treasure hunter during this video. Wow. By now I've usually have come across 3 of them, and I've only come across 1, which you never actually saw. Alright, my next stop is actually over here, Tyler County Fairgrounds. Again, map reference Vault 76 to the Alligator for the Wavy Willards. Vault 76 off to the west for the Tyler County Fairgrounds. If I... Oh. Sometimes I hear a noise that sounds like them. I'm just going to check over here real quick. I should have been able to hear it in those locations that I was at. I just want to make sure. Alright, they're just engaging. Alright, again, to the Tyler County Fairgrounds. I do swear, they're out there. I did find one off camera. Really, really I did. I'm not lying. Okay, again, running through real quick. I do have a jetpack, so that does give me a little bit of rooftop advantage. That was your first spot up there on that roof or in that area. This is my next one. Create your own. You're just trying to cover the entire area for sound. I think I will adjust my settings. Make sure I'm getting up on the master. And you want up on the effects if you're having any problems. Oh wow, this place is dead. Alright, and that is all the spots at the Tyler County. We're going over to the workshop now. You could take this workshop so that you have a free fast travel point, which if you're in a private world, I highly recommend it if you're going to be in here more than an hour hunting. That way you can get up to this Tyler County for free. Don't have to keep spending your caps. Alright, wow. Because I have not found any, I am going to skip the next couple ones and go right down to Welch. It is mole miner infested. I'm going to use Nuka-Cola World on Tour as my free fast travel point. Save on caps. It's really dead out here. Here, I'll at least show you. It's the N-Aid. Dusty. See, there's my Dusty mole miner pail. I got a 1-star mole miner. Yeah, but you could have kept that from... Yes, I could have. But honest, I got it today. 5 minutes before I started this video. Wouldn't it be funny if I go... No, it wouldn't be. But the entire 45 minutes, hour, and not find a single one? I mean, I've hunted in private worlds and gotten anywhere from 10 to 16 in an hour. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Alright, let's at least find one for the video. I think maybe they just threw one out there, and yeah, if you were lucky enough to find it, that was it. It was just the one. At least that's what it's seeming like. I'll probably make a couple of these. Hopefully maybe it'll get better as the day goes on. But I will try to keep them to about 45 minutes to an hour. Here, I'll look real quick. At time of this video, we're at almost 15 minutes. And yes, 15 minutes and not a one? That... Oh, I hear one. Finally. Okay, there he is. See him? You can kind of hear him. I'm going to get right up there, take him out. So that's the sound you're listening for. As I said, you can make audio adjustments to the master and effects if you're wanting to hear it a little bit better. And since I got the card slotted that has a bigger radius, I am going to get up here and hopefully... Oop, rocket launcher guy. Where's he at? Might need to take some of these out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's two. Still a little concerned where that rocket launcher guy's at. That was a ghoul officer. Too worried about him. Maybe he'll come down and distract some of them. Alright. No more red dots. And I'm hidden. Okay. So let's go get my loot. It is just the Dusty. You always get a legendary item up to the star that you take out. I think he was just a 1-star. So now, see how my weight is. Okay, I'm going to eat something for my weight. That way I can last a little bit longer. Alright, I'm not worrying about the regular moon miners. I'm just going to quickly go to a couple more spots. Just to listen to see if they're here. That's pretty cool. It's a downed satellite wreckage. And you start running now. Get my AP up. And start running again. So the mole miners do come quite a distance back there. Now this is a different area. But it looks like the mole miners are back here. This is a random spawn area. You can have random settlers or, you know, some type of humans or super mutants. It looks like today it was super mutants and mole miners. I don't hear a treasure hunter. Let me get a little closer. So I'm just going to get going. Alright, I'm going to backtrack. I just wanted to make sure there were mole miners. So the last place I was at was the track. Oh, and don't forget you can use Vault 76 as a free fast travel point. Another one down here would have been the Rusty Pick, besides a Nuka-Cola World on tour. I'm going to head up to here, C.A.M.P Park. They have Scorch infested. And yeah, I'm way behind. 1 in 15 minutes. That means I'll only get about 4 at this rate in an hour. Again, like I said, I've averaged anywhere from 10 to 16. Now that is because sometimes, like at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, there might be 3 to 5 of them there. Alright. Let's get running. Again, since I have a jetpack, I'm just going to go to the roof. Where there's the entrance. Ignore the scorch because there's no treasure hunter here. Get running. Then I go to the roller coaster. I'll sneak a little bit. I do have a caution. I think I hear one. Yes, let me go to the back. Oh, there's 2 of them. About time. So let's see if there's one back here. There's a trap. Yep, there's one. I think that's it. Let me get up here, a little bit more distance away from my weapon. And there you go. Usually 2 shots will take them out. Even the 3-star might take 3. Let me just go out here. Here's another trap. Trigger it. And there's one here. There's one over here somewhere. So about time I got 2 in one location. Okay, let me get this guy real quick. Hopefully I can snag all that I want. Alright, and there's one more spot. Now I actually went different because it happened to be that the one mole miner was in the back area. But usually if I don't hear anything at the roller coaster, I come down this path, which then there's another trap right there, which then comes this way. And this will be your final look around. Or listen around. Alright, let's move on. Got some insects back there. Okay. Let me see. These are good locations to go to. I just don't like having to mess with the scorchbeast because it takes time. So I think first I'm going to go to the foundation, then I'm going to go to Huntsville. Exterior. Nuka Pops. I wonder if they're still cold. Okay, Deathclaw Girl here again. I got booted out during the recording, so I'm just going to piece together, hopefully just 2 parts. That way I can still show you what happens within the first hour of hunting. This one is a really bad day, or at least bad hour for me. I've gotten 1, 2, 3 so far out of about 15, 20 minutes, which, yeah, not as good. Alright, I was heading for foundation. Dude, put some clothes on. And I am going to go ahead and do a stim pack. Not sure why that happened. I think that's a glitch. Anyway, I'm going to Huntersville. This place is infested with super mutants. So as you saw, I did have luck with Scorch. So far I haven't had luck. Oh, and I had luck at Welch with the mole miners. So again, I'm just going to run through here. Yeah, well, I can't help you out there. I'm not here. Don't just ignore me. So you have 2 to 3 mutant hounds here if you're ever looking for that mutant, make the mutant chops. Everybody cares about what I'm saying. It's just you guys. Well, do you believe that guy? Okay, super mutant. Alright, looks to be about it here. Nothing. If you are ever just hunting super mutants, do wait about 5 to 10 minutes. I actually seen over the course a horde of super mutants come down that little cliff area, mountainous area, besides the ones that are always here. Alright, let's see what's going to be next. I'm going to go to the bounty. So again, here is your free fast travel point, the foundation, and here is the bounty. Hopefully you guys will have better luck than I am. But I guess I can't complain. At least I do. Did someone just slurp me? That was weird. Alright. So a nice little blood eagle location, and I believe below there's like always wolves. Let's just go look real quick. If you ever needing some sort of canine. Those are scorched. Alright. Well, let's see what's going to be next. Alright, I'm going over the Pylon V13. It is one of my favorite locations. You got Cryptive there. It'll range within a random spawn of 5. Gulpers, snallygasters, whatever those giant lobster things are. I always forget their names. Anglers, and what's the 5th one? Maybe it's just 4. So if you're ever, yeah, they're anglers now. Ooh, a legendary. Let me switch over to my baby. I'm going to go ahead and take that one out. And I might need to worry about the other one. The other one doesn't seem to care. I am going to go grab, hopefully, quietly, the legendary. This is also the location where there is a behemoth boss. So if you're ever looking to farm XP, this is a really good spot. And this is the abandoned bog town. Oh, wow, I'm lucking out with the... Let me get him first. Alright, get the behemoth. Yes, I love my baby. She is a quad explosive railway rifle. Let's go see if we can find any mole miners. I'm going to hang on to my baby as my backup. Am I heavy? No. Why am I moving slow? As I was saying, this workshop has acid, oil, I think ×2. Is it oil ×2? No. So as I was saying, this is the abandoned... I am heavy. Oh, I'm heavy now. All right, let me drop some weapons. Probably those mole miner gauntlets. They're not worth as much, and they're heavy. All right, I'm just gonna go around. This is, as I said, a really excellent XP spot with that behemoth, the cryptids, and oh, did I mention gulpers? As that might be the 5th one. I don't remember now what I mentioned. I don't think I did. So that would be the 5th. And there's usually only 2 of the cryptids. There used to be 3 would gather in that location. For some reason, there's just now been 2. And there's a boatload of super mutants here. One up there. That won't lock. One over there. There's usually 2 to 3 mutant hounds in this location. And rarely, there'll be like a hermit crab over in that area. I've seen him there twice now, so he's got to be at least a random spawn. And it looks like this is going to be a bust. I do want to at least get to the other corner of this town, make sure I'm listening and getting the entire area covered. So yeah, get to this house and you should have gotten all of the area for sound. There's also a random spawn area right, let's see, where's it at? Right about there. But I don't... Oh, there it is. It's like a hurt guy. Or he's hanging out. Maybe I'll go investigate real quick. If I can sneak over there. I don't know. Is it a trap? I can't seem to interact with him. A little junk pile over there. I'm going to try standing up and see if I can interact. Oh, what's this? Oh, an iron. Iron! Let's see. You should be able to build? Yes, build here. I don't know. Oh, maybe I have the volume off. I do turn it off every once in a while. Let's see. Voice. Nope, it's up. At least up enough. Alright, let me see if I can interact with them.
Jumped me. Those damn settlers jumped me. I fought him off, but I'm all out of ammo. Got any spare ammo? Trying to make it back to Crater in one piece.
Now these are instances where you can earn some reputation.
I'd like to see him try to ambush me now.
I think I am... I'll show you the reputation since I mentioned it. You go into the map, you hit your R1 social button, and you just click all the way up. As you can see, I'm maxed out. They just love me. They both love me. I'm just that type of person. Alright, let's get some mole miners now. And there he goes. Now, it might be interesting adventure just to follow him back all the way to the crater so you can keep him alive. But yeah, I have something else I gotta do. Alright, we're gonna go over now to where the Blood Eagle's Crimson Prospect is. I'm also gonna unhook. I finally charged my controller, so there might have been some noise as I'm adjusting and sitting back down. Okay. Sneaking in somewhat. There are quite a few guard dogs. You can see that even with my really good sneak. At least I don't think I stink. Maybe I do stink and they smelled me. But my really good sneak, they still spotted me somewhat. Not completely. This is also a location of one of the chainsaws. Now this is an item you actually have to collect. You cannot make these. But then you can try your hand at making them a legendary. Alright. Let me cover the other half. There's lots of turrets here. Lots of guards.
Still alive.
Yes.
How am I still alive?
I'm not sure. Are you armed? And that's it here. Alright, I think I'm gonna run over to where the death claw is. Right here in this building is ghouls. You have a chance at a glowing one or a wendigo if you're ever looking for one of those. So you got 50-50 chance, glowing one or a wendigo as the boss. Alright, I went off mic because I had the cough. Yeah, I got one of them stupid lingering colds. Hopefully I'm not snotting a lot. I was listening to one of my other videos. Yes, that's all I was doing. I don't know if I got him. Might be just an angry deathclaw now. I hear something. I went ahead and used 3 on them. At this location, here you got a random spawn. It could be anything going on. This is usually like one of those places, if the alien invasion going on, that could be one of the possible random spawns. Oh, and if you're looking for a companion and you don't have one yet, or you don't have enough, down here you could run into the punk. I think there's another name that goes with him. Otherwise it's a raider. And it depends on how good of a standing you are with them, if they'll attack you or not. But if it happens to be the punk guy, you just interact with him and just tell him you'd like him to come to your camp.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Looks like I activated too many. Alright, I'm going to see if I can just leave without getting hit. I'll just go down to the... Oh no, I'll go to the train station. Make my way to the flooded train yard. Oh good, they're coming really close. That way I'm not in there, except for that guy. Line of fire. Ah, there we go. this is kind of a bummer. I think they forgot to put the treasure hunters in. Alright. And let me see the time. So it was about a 15 to 20 minutes on the other video. About 15 minutes so far on this one. So I'm a half hour in. And, ooh, is that a sentry? Let's see how he holds up to this. Let me see if I can get some cover behind this thing first. I'm going to do 3. I think there's 2 sentry bots there. Oh no, it's a Mr. Gusty. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get some cover. Yeah, that should do it. There was 2. That's a little delayed. I think what helped me out is that first sentry bot did explode and did some damage to its brethren. Yes, they do tend to explode, so do be aware of that. Oh, it took out the Mr. Gusty. So these are still a pretty good weapon, even though these are not mole miners. Alright. I'm going to run to the train yard. There are always 5 snallygasters as of this video. At this location, I'm just going to see if there's any mole miners. Oh, there is one. Alright, let me get him first. Yep, I didn't quite get him. I think he went inside. Let me switch over, take out these snallygasters. I think there'll be a problem. Maybe he went on the other side. Oh no, he's just right there. He's back up. Alright, so this is number 4. Even 4.5 hours, that's not that great. Be nowhere near even getting 10 at this rate. Alright, I think it's been long enough. I'm going to go ahead, drop my railroad camp, and go back up to Pleasant Valley Ski Resort and see how it's up there. It's actually one of my favorite places to go. You got the front area, and then you got these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 locations you need to go to listen to see if there's any mole miners here. Also, I'm gonna snag some water real quick and see if anything good has been produced in my Mylark. No. Why aren't you making anything? Alright, I think there's some sort of malfunction with him. I'm gonna move him. Now he doesn't require power, and it is functioning. Alright. Ah, there we go. Smoked. Actually, that's what I was wanting. Food down to S. Smoke fillet. So that one. Nope, down. Because I have the carnivore, I am a carnivore mutation. Instead of the 30, I have a 60 carry weight. I really like that. And you can breathe underwater, but what's great, it's an hour and a half. I really like this. So if you can grab that Mylark steamer, yeah, and you just like that food in itself, and you have the carnivore, yeah, go get it while it's still in the atomic shop. I think it's still there. It is part of the Bulwark bundle, but you could buy it by itself. This actually might be, if it's still there, the last week for it. Alright, this is the first location. Don't hear anything here. I'm going to run to the second. This is where I started, but I was not on camera. Nothing here. They're probably going to shoot at me. See if I can duck. Now, the other way that the road went... Oh, I hear one. They could possibly be inside the building or right outside, but I think I'm actually hearing it in here. There are 3 turrets in here, laser turrets, so beware. I hear 2 of them. So there's one right there, he's a 1-star, one out there. So the turrets, the best way to get this turret's here, outside this window. And then there is a turret right there. And there's one above my head. So I'm going to turn around. He might just got me. Almost got me. I didn't think it could shoot in this direction. Alright, I'm going to go up and over and get it from the door. I should have got it from the door to begin with. It's right there. So like I said, there are 3 laser turrets in here. I got a dusty pail, 2 dusty pails. That seems to be all that I've gotten so far. There are 3 different rankings in the pail, kind of like with the... Sorry, I was making sure I didn't get spotted. Like with the holiday scorch, there are small, medium, and large presents. You can also go to any faction vendor and buy empty pails, make your own, which I'll probably be doing. And I always go with the ornate. It's the highest one, but they are very expensive. But you have a greater chance of grabbing some of the more valuable or more sought after loot. And if you haven't seen it, I do have a showcase of the rewards you can get with this event. It's a weekend event. I'll try to remember to throw it in the description as a link, or maybe even link it here. If you don't see it, just ask for it. I'll get you a link to that video. Alright, I'm going to go turn in my legendary items and sell off some stuff to lighten myself up. And I'm going to continue. At the end of the video, I will open all the pails. Every pail has a chance of giving you a plan. Just that the larger ones give you a higher chance. Okay. Yeah. I always turn in my legendary script because I like to take a swing at a dice roll for a god roll on some sort of weapon. That's how I got this explosive quad. Alright, I'm just going to sell off a lot of this stuff, make room to grab more stuff. Stuff.
Previously owned loot for sale, mostly blood-free.
I'll sell off the food that'll spoil. Now if you convert some of this meat and stuff into recipes. Sometimes you'll get better caps for it. You also get XP for creating food.
Please don't stab other customers while they shop. No to the gourmands. Human flesh is not acceptable tender here.
Is that a vodka or a bottle? That is a vodka. Alright, let's see if I need to take a drink before I keep going. Reload while I'm doing that. Looks like I will be losing my one carry weight bonus, but I still have the smoked. Alright, let's see what's next. Let me see how much time. Alright, I'll play for 10 more minutes. Hopefully. Thought I heard something. Let me run this way a little quick. There are blood eagles right over here, if you're ever looking for them. And again, let me show you the map. So I went to my camp for the free one. Looks like I'm overweight. I need to go back. The railroad, here is the Pleasant Valley Station, the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, and I even went back into the cabins. And they are from Vault 76. You go south till you hit this green country sign. Then you're going to go east past the river, past those mountains. You'll see this giant, weird-looking structure. It's called Top of the World, and there's the Pleasant Valley. And I need to go back and get into my bloody build. Forgot to revert. Usually I'm always over heavy with the crafting build. That it forces me to actually convert, but because of having the carry thing on me, which just ran out, I was able to run. Alright, as I was saying, blood eagles over here. I'm just going to take a listen. Lots and lots of scrap over here. Look at this. I'm just going to grab some of these stuff. And move on. Okay. Anything over here? I will go to Berkeley. It has Scorched. And I think that'll be my last stop for the video. And then I'll do the... Actually, I'm going to go to White Springs and go ahead and do opening of the... Let me put my allied camp down first. Go ahead and open the pails, because that'll take me about 10 minutes, maybe. See if there's any I want to make. I probably won't make any this video. But I will show you where you can grab them. White Springs is your one-stop shopping. Lots and lots of vendors. Everything that you need for a camp without having a camp, except for the bonus well-rested, because this is not some place that you own. And I think in the mall section there actually isn't a bed, but otherwise there's everything else that you need. So this is a mall vendor. They have names. This is a faction vendor. These are the ones you're looking for. You're going to go over to miscellaneous. And you can see these are expensive. They only appear when the mall treasure hunters are about. So you just buy them. Like this ornate. Then you run over here to a tinker. Look for a chest. And this is where you can craft them. And that's what you'll need to craft each one, along with this type of chest that it is. Alright, let me drop all my scrap. And now, let me go see if I grab the plan I don't have. PLA or recipe. No. Alright, so let's go ahead and open. Actually, do I have any on me? I can drop these. These are very abundant. Not even more for me to put in my vendor. Alright, now let's open. So I got 6 dusty pails. I think that's it. Oh no, I got a mole miner. So that is 7. 7 in all. So I got 6 of them on screen. That's still not very good for an hour, especially when I'm doing the run around version. Alright, we're looking for outfits or plans. Also, don't open these very, very quickly. I have lost a couple opening them too fast. I don't know what happens. The ether eats them. Or maybe it's the super mutants. I'm not sure. You don't have to wait as long as I do. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm definitely doing another one of these videos. This was not very good. You can see how long I went at the beginning without even finding a mole miner. Alright, here's the last one. I'm just going to go ahead over to notes. See if there's one I have not learned yet. Or I don't know if there's recipes in this one, but let's look through these. And I earned nothing. Yes, no plan. Let me see the outfits. Apparel. Maybe the deputy's hat. I don't know if I already had that or not. Of course, I had already a boatload of these treasure hunter outfits, so I can't tell either that I got that. But it would have been in the upper right-hand corner, which I was not reading the entire time. Alright, I'm just going to end the video here. Again, not the best on the mole miner run, but wow, yeah. Hopefully you won't do this badly. But like I said, usually if you're doing the running version where you're not taking on every single... If you're not XP hunting, the running version is the best. Just get in there and get going. Now, if you get to a location and you find that the enemy, especially in public worlds, the enemy is still down on the ground where someone has taken them out, leave the location, because most likely they already got the treasure hunter. Alright, if you found this video informational, entertaining in the least, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys later. Happy hunting, happy gaming. I don't know why I'm looking at the ceiling. Bye!